Train 262 Heavy, wind calm, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff, caution wake turbulence, previous departure, Heavy 777.
Hello and welcome aboard. Welcome to London Heathrow. And welcome aboard our Hawker Siddeley Trident 2E. Let's see which direction is quieter. This direction is quieter. There we go. Loud airplane. Yeah, she's Aladdin. Now, last week we talked about, I think it was last week, earlier we talked about the 727. We talked about how de Havilland, and this was originally the de Havilland DH-121, then it became the Airco DH-121, then it became the Hawker Siddeley Trident 2E. They were in talks with Boeing around the same time as the 727. And Boeing chose not to license produce this aircraft. So Hawker Siddeley went their own way. Let's get back in the airplane. There we go. Let's get off our gauges. Wow, look at that. Those are some steam. Oh my goodness, look at this poor engineer over here. Holy moly, mother of goodness. Man, he's a busy man, isn't he? And look at this map. Oh, there. Look at that. It's got a little plotter on it so that we can kind of follow where in the world we're going. Ugh, good grief. All these old steam gauges. That's awesome. Okay, those the green, yellow, and blue handle don't look 3D, but whatever. All right. In April 1956, BEA's chief executive Anthony Millward, notice we're in a BEA aircraft, you can see the BEA red square. He stated he would rather do without jet airliners. However, in July of the same year, BEA announced what it called outline requirements for a short-haul second-generation jetliner. All right, deploying the flaps. There-ish, maybe. There-ish. We'll go with that. For reasons, that's what I'm choosing. Nice runway. All clear. February 1958, so not even 2 years later, BEA announced that the DH-121 had come closest to its requirements, but it took a further 6 months for the British government to approve a formal BEA order for the DH-121. The government actually favored the Hawker Siddeley Bristol 200 for industrial policy reasons. All right, here we're going to go. Stand on my brakes. We're going to ramp this guy up. Oh, look at that smoke coming out of there. Brakes are off. Ooh, big old smoke jet. That's 3 Rolls-Royce RB 163-25 SPAY 512s producing 11,930 pounds of thrust each. All right, let's get inside. There we go. All right, now remember, the 727 needed a 4,500-foot takeoff roll. That was a requirement. That 727 would have already been in the air. I mean, we're barreling down here. We're at a major runway here at Heathrow. We're not even getting the front end off yet. Oh boy, that's the end of the runway right there. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. You can fly. Fly, please. Please fly. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Okay. Watch this front. Look at this front landing gear. Look how it retracts. Look at those rear gears, how they retract. They rotate and retract, and the front gear rotates sideways and retracts. And that's going to become important here in a little bit. Look at that smoke trail. The old smoke jets. Alright, let's get inside our aircraft again. Alright, I think I'm safe to bring up some flap. Where is my... There it is, okay. I got it. Alright, flaps are... clean. We're clean in. Good. Now, adherence to BEA's changing specifications was widely seen as limiting the Trident's appeal to other airlines, and it also delayed its entry into service. Now, from the outset, this aircraft was designed around the concept of extremely advanced avionics. Extremely advanced for the time. Today we are like, meh, those aren't advanced, but they are for the time. Intended capabilities included automatic approach and landing within a few years of entry to service. In fact, 1965, the Hawker Siddeley Trident 2E was the first airliner to make a blind landing while in revenue service. Before that, you had to see your runway the whole way in. So, big deal right there. Avionics were also to have triplicated components for reliability and to allow a majority 2-1 voting for aircraft guidance during automatic approach and landings, which means of your 3 systems, 2 of them had to agree before the plane would do anything. And that was to protect the pilots and the passengers, but it allowed automatic approach and landing. Now, the bulky size of the period avionics required it to be housed in a large hold beneath the flight deck. This size dictated that distinctive nose wheel design. It's offset 2 feet to the port side and retracts sideways across longitudinal axis because the avionics are forward. If you go look at a 727 or 737, they're going to retract that landing gear fore or aft. But instead, we retract the landing gear in this aircraft longitudinally because of the avionics pack. She's getting a little bit jumpy, little squirrels. She's got small squirrels. All right, we're going to throttle her back a little bit. I have no idea how fast we're going. Meh, whatever. Whatever. Okay, so let's hit our buttons. Shift 1. There they are. Took a second to render in. Yeah, alright. So that's everything that we can see already in the virtual cockpit. 2. There is our overhead. That looks really nice. 3. Ooh, look at that, a checklist. Built-in checklist. That's good for people like me who otherwise don't know how to fly an aircraft. That's cool. Alright. What are we on? Shift 4. What is that? Engineering. There's engineering. 5 is autopilot. That's what that is. 6. There's your radio. Notice the nav GPS down on the bottom of it. A little bit of, reference to modern day there. 6. Oh, there's some more control. Look at water inject. This thing had water injection. That actually was also on the 707. The water injection actually gave extra boost to the aircraft engines, so it was an important feature. GPS, that's good. And 8 is, holy moly, what shift 8 pulled up down there? I don't even know what all that is. It looks interesting, huh? I'm trying to find 9. No, that was shift 9. Okay. I wonder if I can hover over any of that without crashing the aircraft. Overhead, center panel, pedestal, start panel, quick check. Wow. What's this? Oh, look at that. Lets you control everything by that. That's pretty neat. We can close that. Okay, so we're going to throttle her down. We're going to try to go back to Heathrow. Ha 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 ha. We know how that's going to work. What? Whoa. Oh, crap. Stall. Here we go. This aircraft had a 2,700-mile range with 115 passengers on board. Not only did this aircraft, however, land blind, the first to land blind, it was also fast. I'm going to turn her around. We're going to go back towards London. London Heathrow. Let's go outside of the aircraft, see what we can see. Where is Heathrow? Is it that big mess right there? No, it's that big mess right there. This is going to be funny, isn't it? Okay, that's not going to work. She definitely needs a lot of wing. Alright, come on, baby. Oh, look, I see the London Eye right down there. Oh, look at that. Something I am not planning to go to in London. Okay, Heathrow, where are you? Lost the airport again. Oh, it's right there. Alright, good. We're almost there. Alright. Alright, so this aircraft, not only did it have the first blind revenue landing, but it was one of the fastest subsonic commercial airliners. It regularly cruised at over 610 miles per hour. At introduction into service, its standard cruise Mach number was 0.88, or 380 knots of indicated airspeed. Probably one of the highest of its contemporaries. I'd have to do a little bit deeper digging to find out, but I think it is one of the higher of its contemporaries. However, that designed for a high speed with a critical Mach number that was upwards of 0.93 meant that the wing produced relatively little lift at low speeds, which is why we had that long, elongated takeoff run, because we had very little lift. Now you contrast that with the 727. The 727 was designed to have a lot of lift at low speed because Boeing designed it to work on these short 4,500-foot runways. It's not the design of this aircraft. But it was the competitive tri-jet. It did serve with several different airlines, BEA being, of course, the primary. Let's see if we can... Those gears down. Yep, there come the gears. Alright. Let's look at what air brakes look like really quick. Just a couple of panels. That's it. Not a heck of a lot there. These aircraft were extremely important because they started to fill in for medium and short range aircraft, where previously you were flying a prop jet. Not prop jet, but prop liner. You'd fly in something like maybe a DC-6 or a DC-7 or a Convair. These aircraft started to serve those same markets. That was important. We're coming extremely high. Shocker right now. Alright, we are high, but that's alright. I don't even know what our airspeed is. I think we're going a bit fast. I think that middle one is like pegged. Oh, I know where my speed is. It's to the left of my attitude indicator. Derp, 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 derp. We're at about 145. Come on, come on, come up. Come up, plane. There we go. I actually have the stick pulled all the way back. And the plane is just not really flying very well. It's alright. We're going to make this. Alright, here we go. Now the link to this aircraft is down in the description as always. Come on. It does come with several aircraft. There's a British Airways aircraft. There's a BEA aircraft. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Do not crash. Do not... Oh, we're going to crash. Yeah. Right before we crashed, the aliens beamed us over and we landed just fine. I promise. Yeah, I crashed again. This aircraft is a little bit tricky to fly. Again, low speed is a real issue with this aircraft. There's not a lot of lift. As I was coming in, I didn't realize it because the way my microphone and my joystick are set up, I actually can't see my joystick at all. I have to fly completely blind with the stick. But I actually have the thing pulled all the way back, and we weren't actually going into positive attitude at all. This aircraft definitely does not like flying at a low speed. It is definitely a high-speed aircraft. It is a nice aircraft, though. I mean, it's well modeled. Look at all of the steam gauges. I really love this Shift 9 thing here. I mean, look at all of these gauges here. We can just, there's that, and you can pull up pretty much everything you're looking for. Yeah. Look at that. It just like flicks you around the cockpit. And that's really neat. I mean, when you really need to kind of like look around or whatever. Can I actually arm the water injection on? Really? Really? I wonder if we can take off better with the water injectors on. Alright, here we go. Are you ready for this? Waiting for the sound of the flaps to stop. Let's shift 0. Come on. No, shift 9. Jeez. Checklist. What are we at? We're at, okay, good. Tail trim. I can fix that. Wrong way, I guess. Oh. Come on. There. Tail trim. Pitot heat. I would presume that would be in my overhead. What's that? You know what? I don't care about pitot heat. Okay, water injections are primed. I'm going to validate that one last time. Water injection on. Primed. Here we go. Full throttle. Oh yeah, look at that. Kilograms by 100. We're dropping as we water inject. I can't really say if it's increasing my speed quickly. It might be a little bit faster. Water injection was often used for hot and high, especially outfitted on 707s flying in and out of places like Denver International. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness. What? Stall? No, don't stall. Oh, we're gonna crash again. Or are we? Wow. Okay, so if I hadn't been derping around, yeah. So those water injectors, that really actually does something. Wow. All right. Well, there we go. I'm going to throttle her down a little bit. So there we go. Use your water injectors when taking off. It'll actually do something for you. Holy moly, we're just going to blast through 200 knots. All right, slow down. All right. So there we go. This is the Hawker Siddeley Trident. This is the 2E. Pack comes with multiple aircrafts. It is a nice looking aircraft. All kinds of cool things. I mean, heck, you can actually arm and use your water injectors on takeoff. How cool is that? Nice. So until next time, I've been DerTebbers with your Flight Simulator X Spotlight. Crashing planes for your pleasure. Till next time, happy flying.